From the beginning, this has been an unprecedented project. I mean, Secretary LaHood, who was Secretary of Transportation at the time when we kicked off the project, he said there had never been a collaboration like this between business, philanthropy, and government. And the vast majority of the capital was provided by philanthropy and business. When we opened it up in 2017, it was really rewarding to everybody because it had been hard. I mean, we had all kinds of different issues and false starts and political challenges and changing administrations at a local level, a federal level, and everything else. But the core group of people just stayed focused on the vision and was committed to getting it done. So it was quite a celebration when we opened it. What's true from that first day, and it's been true ever since, is the vast majority of the people that ride it are Detroiters. I mean, it's people that need to get around, people that want to have the opportunity to enjoy the entire corridor, and I think that was a real message to us that the transit is important and that we need to continue to stay focused on it.
The first time when I started picking people up, it was exciting for me because it was so many people that we were picking up, and they were so excited to see the QLINE out and running. The streetcars were on jam, the platforms were so packed we could barely get people on. And the thing was to see the little kids when they were seeing the streetcars, and I would hit the horn for them and they would get so excited from hitting the horn. It was exciting for me. That's why I love it today.
It was really an interesting journey for us because we knew how to build things. You get guys like, Roger Penske and Dan Gilbert and General Motors and Ford and Stellantis, everybody else. We know how to build things. And so we brought together a team that allowed us to build a world-class streetcar system. But we weren't operators, and we're a little private sort of entity that was intending for it to be taken over by the RTA. And so we hired a company to operate it for us. And really it just didn't work out. And it was a very, very frustrating period of time. And then we rolled into COVID and we had to shut down because of that. But instead, again, of saying, hey, this isn't working or we're gonna backtrack somehow, we said, no, we're gonna do it differently. We're gonna take that opportunity during COVID to build our own team.
When we restarted from the COVID shutdown in September of 2021, it was a really exciting moment. We had just brought operations in-house and built a whole new team here so that the QLINE was fully locally owned and operated, and you could sense the excitement not only with our team, but I think also members of the public, because it was a real sign that we were coming out of the pandemic and hopefully getting back to a little bit more of normal life. We have a phenomenal team here at the QLINE. I think one of the benefits of bringing operations in-house is that we were really able to choose people for the roles that would really fit them well and be able to provide a professional service to our riders. And so we've spent a lot of time building that team, from folks who have 30 years plus experience in the public transportation industry to folks who have worked on locomotives in other cities and states around the country, to other folks who have expanded public transit in places like the Bay Area. So we've really assembled a team of experts who know what they're doing and are here every day to run the best possible service for our passengers.
When we first thought about coming here, it was just to come here to operate a streetcar. We never thought for one moment that we would be in a position of leadership and showing people, what we came and what we started. It's one thing to come to a job and do the job, but it's another to come to the job and make decisions that can help impact making what you do better.
When I sit in my office and I hear the sound of a streetcar rolling out or one coming back into the facility here, it makes me so proud of what we've done here. It's such an incredible opportunity that we have to move people around the city, and I have loved every single minute of it.
Our ridership has expanded 10, 20, 30% annually from that period of time. We're well over 1 million now and continuing to ramp up. So I think people are now recognizing the kind of service it delivers.
When I pulled into Congress, looking over at Spirit Plaza, there's so much going on, live music, people dancing. It makes you feel good because you know that Detroit is back alive. People say we're coming back alive. We're alive because I look at so much that's going on, and it makes you feel good. That's why I love it.
When we embarked on this, we traveled around the country. We did all kinds of benchmarking to understand what kind of impact a transit system, especially a fixed rail transit system, could have on a community, on a region, and so on. And what we were told is we could expect to see a 4 or 5 times return. We put 180 million in it, so you think maybe we're going to see $700–800 million return out of it. We saw $10 billion worth of return, and it's incredible. I mean, it's way beyond any expectation, and it includes things like the Little Caesars Arena and Hudson's and all the other activities now, and it's incredible. And what's also really cool is it's not just these episodic things. It's along the entire corridor. It used to be there'd be a hub of activity and then 3 empty blocks and then another hub of activity and so on. But now it's all filling in.
I think the QLINE represents a big, bold vision for public transit in Detroit, and I think we should really embrace that. There are so many opportunities for us to grow the offerings that we have to move people around the city and the region, and I would love to see the RTA take what we've done and run with it.